Have you ever noticed that the ground beneath our feet isn't the only thing shifting? Entire international alliances are quietly moving, and this change is more than just a passing trend. Major country-to-country partnerships, which once stood firm with the United States, are now quietly packing up and heading north to Canada. Defense cooperation, scientific collaboration, and even economic innovation, all of it is gradually being redirected. But why? What exactly is Canada offering that the United States no longer can? More importantly, how will this shift impact you, your job, and even your safety? Stay with us, because what's happening is more than just an international shift, it's something much bigger. Let's dive into the 10 alliances that are quietly changing the global landscape. Number 10. Shifting defense partnerships beyond the United States. It's not just tech companies or jobs moving, entire military alliances are adjusting. For decades, the United States was the cornerstone of international defense cooperation, but now long-standing allies are quietly shifting key operations to Canada. Why? Trust is starting to shake. Defense agreements once signed in Washington are now being rerouted through Ottawa. These countries are hedging their bets, concerned about political instability, intelligence leaks, or unpredictable policy changes in the U.S. Canada, on the other hand, offers long-term stability, discretion, and a reputation for neutrality in sensitive conflicts. Recent joint exercises between European nations and Canada, bypassing the usual U.S.-led command, signal a growing trend. The question remains, how long before this quiet strategy becomes an open realignment? Number 9. Canada-U.S. Energy Transformation. Task Force Renewal. Energy independence is no longer a luxury, it's a race. Right now, Canada is making significant strides. The Canada-U.S. Energy Transformation Task Force, once a quiet shared initiative, has now been renewed, but with a major shift in direction. Canada is no longer just a partner in this energy venture, it's leading the way. From hydrogen production to clean energy corridors, Canada has abundant resources, stable policy, and fewer legal hurdles, making it the prime candidate for driving this transformation. While the U.S. struggles with complex regulations and environmental roadblocks, Canada's stability is positioning it as the energy leader of the future. The real question is Canada now quietly pulling ahead? Number 8. Agritech innovation moving north. Fields that once depended on rain and luck are now being controlled by algorithms, and this agricultural revolution is unfolding not in California's Silicon Valley, but in Quebec. Why? What makes Canada the new hub for global agritech innovation? The answer lies in Quebec's unique blend of regulatory freedom, cleaner biotech policies, and strong government-backed infrastructure. Companies like Bayerzone Ag and Exida are making Canada the epicenter of food security and climate resilience. Meanwhile, many U.S.-based agri-funding programs remain bogged down by bureaucracy. Canada is making rapid strides in this space, and as global climate challenges increase, these innovations will play a critical role in shaping future food systems. Number 7. BASF's research shift to Canada. One of the largest chemical companies in the world, BASF, has made a significant move, not to an American university, but to a Canadian institution. Why? BASF isn't just looking for top-tier talent. They're seeking freedom from politicized science, legal gridlock, and slower innovation. By partnering with Canadian universities, BASF is ensuring access to faster research, more stable funding, and a collaborative environment free from the political pressures that often plague U.S. institutions. This shift could signal the beginning of a larger research migration to Canada. Number 6. Semiconductor research shifting to Canada. The global chip shortage threw entire industries into chaos, but the next crisis won't catch everyone off guard. Canada, not the U.S., is becoming the new home for semiconductor research and security. Why? The U.S. has been bogged down by red tape, high costs, and trade tensions. Meanwhile, Canada offers political stability, faster collaboration, and a growing network of semiconductor-focused research hubs. In Ontario and Quebec, Canadian universities, European firms, and Asian equipment providers are forming partnerships to secure the next generation of semiconductor production. With strategic access to rare earth materials, Canada is quickly becoming a critical player in global tech supply chains. Number 5. Quantum technology shifting to Canada. At the recent G7 summit, for the first time ever, quantum technology wasn't relegated to technical briefings. It took center stage, and the host was Canada. Countries like Germany, Japan, and the UK are now shifting significant portions of their quantum research into Canadian labs. Canada's national strategy, coupled with a $400 million investment in quantum technology, is positioning the country as a global leader in this field. Major institutions, such as the University of Waterloo and D-Wave, are becoming world-renowned for their contributions to quantum computing. Why is Canada taking the lead? It's about stability, trust, and a long-term vision. As quantum technology changes the game in intelligence, defense, and digital security, Canada is positioning itself to be at the forefront of this new frontier. Number 4. American scientists moving to Canada. A quiet migration is happening, but it's not tourists, it's U.S. scientists. Researchers, academics, and entire think tanks are relocating to Canada. Why? Political pressure, slow funding, and legal gridlock in the U.S. are pushing many of America's brightest minds across the border. Canada's research environment offers stable funding, fewer bureaucratic hurdles, and greater academic freedom. From climate science to AI, American researchers are finding Canada a more welcoming and productive environment. As more labs relocate to Canadian institutions, Canada is securing patents, jobs, and global scientific influence that the U.S. could lose. Number 3. Film and TV production moving north. More and more, the films and TV shows you binge watch are being produced in Canada, not the U.S. Why? Simply put, the financial incentives are too good to ignore. Canada offers tax breaks, generous subsidies, and a stable workforce that the U.S. can't match right now. In 2025, over $4 billion flowed into Canada's entertainment sector, much of it from international productions. Hollywood studios are even buying property in Canadian cities like Montreal and Vancouver to set up long-term operations. As Canadian cities become hubs for production, the U.S. may find itself trailing in an industry it once dominated. Number 2. Electric vehicle manufacturing moving to Canada. In the race for electric vehicle supremacy, Canada is emerging as the unexpected leader. Major automakers like Volkswagen and Stellantis are choosing Canada for their next-generation EV and battery factories. Number 1. Space exploration moving to Canada. The future of space exploration may not be launched from Florida or France, but from Quebec. Canada has signed a long-term collaboration agreement with the European Space Agency, which now includes key U.S. aerospace firms.
Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget like and subscribe for the latest updates on global politics.